Hey guys, welcome to Know It All. This is Drew. I have Jerry and Lee with me today.
Yup. Welcome to Know It All, presented by HardKore Media. That was a goat. That was
I got that keyboard out.
What's up, boys? You got Jerry here. It's the first time Jerry's been in the studio.
Hey guys, Jerry, glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
What are you doing right now, Jerry? Let the listeners know.
Just taking a dip.
What are you dipping? Some Grizzly?
Grizzly long cut wintergreen.
Oh man,
It's the best a man can get.
that's a burner right there.
Gives you a nice little gator lip, tears up your gums. I'm sure I'll get some sort of disease later.
What every man wants for Christmas.
Yep. And then in the limited edition, you guys can't see it. But...
Hey, they're not sponsoring us yet. Let's not talk about it.
Oh yeah, sorry. Never mind.
Doing a whole plug for them.
So anyway, what's going on, boys? Welcome to Know It All, like we said before. So I was gonna... Who's gonna do the weekly catch up this week? You gonna start it off, Drew? What'd you guys do this week?
Yeah, sure. For the weekly catch up, I'm going to say that I've had at least 3 deep dish pizza from like 3 different places this week. Three deep dish.
From 3 different places?
From 3 different places this
I
week.
see the Illuminati's box.
Yeah, there's Illuminati's. I had the Mariano's. And then I had the Giordano's.
Got both of
That's
the
3.
Anos.
Anos. That's a lot. That's really bad for your health. I probably died like 2 times this week. Probably had a double bypass heart transplant.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's too much cheese.
Yeah.
That cheese probably clogged them up. Really.
I don't like deep dish that much. I know it's like I'm from Chicago. I'm supposed to like that shit, but
I don't know. My brother doesn't like it. He was saying yesterday how he doesn't like it because it's just like straight up crust. But
yeah,
I beg to differ.
Actually, I would say it's the opposite.
It's
not
more
really,
cheese. It's too much cheese.
It's like lasagna.
Yeah. I feel like I enjoy the ones where not like Giordano's, but like if you go get it from Illuminati's, you can actually pick up the slice.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
Wait, no, seriously,
break
it's like
apart in your hand.
to me, it's like lasagna. Like it's a bunch of meat and cheese layered.
Yeah.
With a crust.
So what's the problem?
Huh?
What's the
It's
problem
just-
with that?
People say it's
there's no
not pizza,
problem.
but it's all the same thing.
I'd rather have a thinner slice. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. Deep dish is the bomb.
It's pretty good. But I also like my thin crust.
I hate thin crust pizza.
So what kind of crust do you like?
I like
middle,
medium, like the medium
He's like
crust.
Goldilocks.
I like the pan
This one's
pizza.
just right.
Yeah, that's my new name, Goldilocks. So that's all you did? You got 3 different pizzas?
I think that's all I want to talk about for this week.
Well, damn, what else did you do? Like, you just... No, I'm just
I had
kidding.
a lot of pizza. I had the work week off of
So you're
work.
just out here wilding, just eating
pizza, not going to the gym where I have extra time to go to the gym, etc.
I got you. What about you, Jerry? What you been up to?
Besides work, I got a haircut this morning.
From where?
Floyd's 99. It's a chain.
Hey,
God
didn't you go
damn
to a CrossFit for the first time?
Oh yeah, I mean that was last week, but yeah, I just started CrossFit. There's hot girls, people picking things up, putting them back down. You know.
How many times have you gone?
So I went. I go twice a week right now. The first day, I thought I was gonna pass out, and then I threw up in the bathroom, and then I had to I lost my vision, so they had to give me an ice pack, and I laid down for 25 minutes.
How many people in the class?
I want to say it ranges from 10 to 20 every class. A lot of people, a lot of different people that are super jacked. Some people are just straight up out of shape, like myself. But it's a good time. I mean, it's like a whole community, which is kind of cool. We're actually gonna have a Christmas party kind of thing at either Top Golf or Whirly Ball or something like that.
Damn, that's interesting.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it should be fun.
I was never I always had bad things to say about CrossFit, but I think it's because I'm a skeptic about everything.
I mean, I did too, dude. I always talked shit about it because I always just seen the videos of people flailing up and down on the pull-up bar or something like that. But the point for me, the reason I wanted to do it is just because I just wanted to meet people and I wanted that motivation. Like I started a job in Naperville, so I don't have any friends out there, and I'm just looking for like a community as opposed to just going to the gym.
It's by your job.
Yeah, it's like on the way home, so I go there right after work.
Nice. It's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I gotta get into some stuff like that because I can't go to the gym. It's so
too
boring.
Yeah, that's how I was. That's the reason I did it.
I don't know, man. Like, because in high school and stuff, I played sports, so like that kept you in shape. And I kind of want like something like that, like some competitions. I don't know, something. I feel like CrossFit would like. It kind of does that for you.
Yeah, when you like lift weights, it's more like a one person kind of thing.
And it's so isolated because everyone has their headphones in these days and wants to like talk to anyone. It's just like, God forbid you look at a chick the wrong way. It's never mind.
I think if you're worried about gains, like, and you just want to focus on your gains, then you go solo.
Yeah.
But like CrossFit, it's kind of like both, like social aspect and.
Well, I think for me, like, I need like. I don't know. I need something to work towards apart from just like. There has to be an objective for me to be motivated. And yeah, like losing weight should be one, but like it's a little different. Like I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, you're in that millennial mindset now. You want the reward now.
Yeah,
no, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I was just saying.
I know what you mean though. Like I don't really care about like getting shredded and jacked.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat rice and chicken every meal. So I'm just trying to like just be a little active, and like if I'm gonna meet people while doing it, and I mean not just girls, just like people in general, like I'm down to do that.
Yeah.
Something to keep me busy. Something that's good that keeps me busy.
What's the age group? Is there people around your age or older people? Or
So
what?
a lot of the people are mainly like, I want to say like 25 to 30. I know like even like young kids will do it, but they're in like a separate class. So the age group for like the classes that I go to are probably like around 30ish.
Wait, why is there separate class? Is it like
They have a kids one. It's like a lot easier.
oh
Yeah, CrossFit's coming up though. They have 2 documentaries on Netflix. I forgot what it's called. It's about the CrossFit games though.
Yeah, because it is like a sport. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
just like just working out. Like there's competitions and stuff. We're gonna have one at my gym in like a month or two.
The thing I don't like about the CrossFit games is that they give the impression that like the people that are in this, the professional CrossFitters, have only been doing CrossFit for their whole life. I highly doubt that.
No, it's not true.
Definitely not.
Like that one dude, Matt Fraser, I think his name is. He's like wins all of them. He's like an Olympic lifter. Like
Yeah, he was an Olympic bodybuilder for like 8
CrossFit
years.
like overlaps with Olympic lifting for sure.
no, yeah, I know, but they give the impression that like
CrossFit's new. You can't be doing it all your life.
Most of these people have been active like way beforehand, like professional like gymnasts or Olympic.
But hey, some of
weightlifters.
those girls and those professional CrossFitting girls, oof. Like the daughters.
Oh yeah, the girls from Iceland.
Yeah.
Those girls are fine.
Yeah, they're babes. Dora's daughter, David's daughter, Sigmund's daughter.
All the daughters.
All right. So that was our weekly recap, or who? Someone left? You left?
I mean, I didn't really do much this week, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to anything. I think New Year's is coming up, so we're gonna be at Big Moses' crib.
Really?
I don't know. He says I'm not invited, but I'm gonna show up anyway.
What? Is he having a party or something?
I don't know.
I haven't made any plans yet set in stone.
haven't
I'm
either.
probably gonna have dinner with my parents and then who knows what. Probably go to sleep at like 10.
The usual.
Yeah.
Do you guys stay up to watch the ball and all that?
No.
No, I don't care about that.
I always miss midnight. I always miss it.
Yeah, I never really. I don't know. I just want to go to sleep. Like, it's just another day.
I guess it's just an excuse to like go out.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm trying to like curb my going out too, though.
Me too.
It's getting ridiculous.
Same here. I'd rather just chill, make some podcasts.
But like people will keep like inviting me to things like I can't say no to. Like people that I'm actually friends with, not like random people. It's like, oh, I'm graduating, you should come to my thing, or it's my birthday. I'm like, fuck. Like
Hey,
I wasn't trying to go
time-
to anything.
Time to lose some friends.
Honestly. I'm too popular, guys.
Oh,
No, I'm
there's a
just
lot
kidding.
going on though.
Yeah, like a lot. I remember after Thanksgiving, I was like, yeah, I'm done. Then, like, next week something happened. And before I knew it, it was like Christmas time. And then you could say, oh, after Christmas it's done. But then it's New Year's. And you're like, you know what, I'm going to chill out. But next thing you know, it's like January's going to fly by. It's going to be Valentine's Day or whatever. And next thing you know, it's going to be spring. and it's gonna be nice out, so you're gonna be like,
Oh, let's go out.
yep. I was supposed to be hibernating. That was the term I used for a couple months. I think I'll still do it though. I'm just tired of going out all the time.
Yep. So, you want to move on to today's topic? I know it's your Lee's favorite topic. He talks about it all the time.
Yeah.
He loves to talk about it. He sleeps it. He breathes it. He drinks it.
Yeah, my favorite topic, Bitcoin. Yeah, that one. Like I said, I'm a skeptic, so maybe I'm just trying to be some hipster, pretentious douchebag about this whole thing. But like, I don't get it. What's the appeal?
It's just it's so volatile. If you put in money when it's down, in a day you'll be up like 100%. You can make money fast on it.
So you double your money in a day?
It's possible.
Bro, you can like 10 times your money in a day if you put it in at the right time.
For example, last month when I first became aware of the Bitcoin phase or whatever it is, it was at like $9,000 for a Bitcoin. And I was like, oh, maybe I should invest. I didn't do it. And then obviously like last week, it was at almost 20,000. So if it would be risky obviously, but if I put every dime I had owned into it at the 9,000, I would have doubled that money.
Yeah.
So
just today, it was at just yesterday actually, it was at 18,000. It dropped all the way to 11,000, and then this morning it came back up to 16,000.
Do you think that's because people were dropping out?
Because the banks, my friend who's a professional trader, I met him at the gym, and he said it's because a bunch of the banks were dumping their assets. So that's like, if a bunch of people sell at the same time, it goes down. So the banks dumped it, and then it came back up because they stopped dumping it. Cause
is there anyone? It's not a regulated
it's
forex thing. So I was gonna say, is anyone betting against it yet? But I doubt it.
Well, the futures, it's in the future, so you can short it.
Oh, you can.
You can short it because it's like at CME they just started doing the futures. That's why it jumped up to 20 right now because it got approved.
I may put my money in that.
The futures? Yeah.
And shorting it.
You should, but make sure you do it when it's at the peak. You don't do it right now. Actually, do it right now.
I feel like the peak was 20,000.
Yeah, but it's at 16,000 now.
You think it's gonna go up again? Or it's gonna drop?
It is going up again.
I mean, when I read like a stat today or whatever that like over the past year it's dropped 30%, like it just did. It's done it like 7 times, and then right after that it would jump up like
a billion.
Yeah, like I don't know how much percent. I don't want to throw out numbers out there I don't know about. But I guess the biggest thing you got to realize is like this is kind of like a stock. It's like gambling, so you got to be willing to lose everything.
It's worse than a stock because this shit's jumping up and down all day.
Yeah,
like in hours. It's a 24 hours thing. It's not like during when the market's open.
Yeah.
I also think like, I don't know, to make millions of dollars, unless you have hundreds of thousands of dollars like laying around to spend on stuff, you should have invested like when this thing first came out.
Right. But that's the problem. When it came out, there were so many more skeptics.
Yeah, that's because it was attached to something quote unquote illegal. So like no one was like, how I heard about Bitcoin was through SilkRoad.com. Like they sold like drugs online.
Yeah.
And so you exchange your money for Bitcoin and you buy your drugs and they ship it to you. But then the government shut down their website. So I always like associated Bitcoin, and I think a lot of people have too, with like illegal activity. So
yeah, you could buy games with it too.
Yeah, you can buy a lot with it.
Well, now you can.
No, even before you could buy games with it.
Oh, like a lot of people didn't know that though. It was all about the Silk Road stuff.
It's either you're doing drugs or you're playing games. It's
one
or the other.
Yeah.
No, it's just one or the other.
Man, do you think whoever invented Bitcoin or whatever is like sitting back and like, damn, we just like change? We could possibly change the world.
There's a rumor that Elon Musk invented it. It's like a rumor.
He confirmed that he didn't though. That's what he said on Twitter.
Well, that's what he
I feel like if he
wants
did,
other people to know.
Blown up like a while ago.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it would be something like some dude did as a hobby.
Like as a revolutionary, man.
Yeah.
Elon Musk. Revolutionary.
Yeah.
I mean, his whole concept in his company isn't his own, but
no, he just made it better and got more people to invest in him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard bad things about his company too. Like like that people like engineers at least at SpaceX would work like 80-hour weeks for like subpar pay, and
but the people who are working there want to work there.
That's the thing too.
Yeah.
But like, so you like work there for like a year or two, you burn out, but then
It's good for you.
you have the experience, at like one of the top companies in the in the country.
I'd do it. I mean, how bad is the pay? Like,
it's probably like
It's not that bad, but it's
70
not,
grand. But
if you
like,
compare it to other places. Then.
but
and also compare where you're living too. Where a medium-sized house is $700,000.
Where's it in San Francisco?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So when you're making 70 grand and people working at Starbucks are making similar pay,
You're just like,
and you're working double the hours too. So you have no life outside of work.
Yeah, but it's a 2-year sacrifice. I would definitely do it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm young. Like, I don't have.
Don't get me wrong.
nothing.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Not forever though. That's for sure.
I'll do it for 1 year. That's it.
That's the thing about being young. I just feel like you take risks and stuff. Just do. If you fail, fuck it. If I take a risk on something today and I fail, I'll be 25 next year.
Exactly.
I'll still be young.
You still got 40 years left.
Like, I still got like 10 years to still be a kid. Like, I feel like you're mid-30s. You probably have your
settle down a little bit.
Yeah, bro. There's just so much money to be made. We just gotta do something to make it. You just gotta make a podcast or something. Somebody should get on that.
No, don't make a podcast so you can just listen to ours.
No, I'm saying somebody here should get on that making podcasts. You know?
Oh yeah, someone should.
Yeah.
So where do you think like the future of Bitcoin's like taking us though? Do you guys think it's gonna like take over like regular currency?
I think it's a possibility once it stabilizes. If it doesn't swing like up and down, like a lot of people are complaining that drug prices are all out of whack. Like you can't spend it on anything because like if you do like a potato, like one day it's gonna be worth $10 and the next day it's gonna be worth like 1 penny. Like it's not gonna work.
I think the only way it would work if it's like backed by something tangible, like the way like
gold.
Yeah, the way like the dollar was like backed by gold back in the day.
Yeah, right now it's just backed by demand.
Yeah. Which, I mean, all money is like that, though.
Yeah. Do you see the thing? They actually have these USBs specific to carrying Bitcoins. You can carry them on USBs now.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Oh, did you guys hear about that? People are so stupid. That guy who, I think I shared it in our group chat. He, like, sold a bunch of Chuck E. Cheese coins to people.
Yeah.
Claimed they were Bitcoins. He's getting sued.
He sold $1 million worth. Like,
people are so dumb. Like, do your research.
They'll give it to you for $100.
Like, isn't Chucky's face on the coin?
Probably.
Like, it's ridiculous. Like, how do you like not? Wow.
Why does it take so long for him to get caught too?
He probably did it in a day.
$1 million worth?
Last week, that shit was like super popular. People probably bought a bunch. It's like, there you go.
When you tell an old person who hears on the news one day, like, Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, he's like, I got 5 if you want them. 20 G's.
Yeah.
Give me your social security.
Jesus.
I don't see how those scams work. Like, I always get those calls. It's always like some Indian dude named Brad talking about I'm calling from the IRS and like I need your information. Like, no, like get off my phone.
Why are people always scamming, dude? Like, this woman came to my house the other day for the second time, and my mom answered the door this time, and she's like, I need to see your like ComEd bill. I work for ComEd. Like, your payments are in delinquency or something like that. My mom's like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, I've never missed a payment in my life. She's like, get out. I'm gonna call ComEd right now.
Yeah, you know what's messed up? Like, I got a thing when I was looking for a job like a while ago. It was like, yeah, give me all your information so we can submit your resume, and then give me your social too.
Jesus.
And then you know what's crazy? The job I have right now, they actually do need my social, and then I got the job. But this was like I went through a legit channel.
Yeah, once you get hired, like
it was like legit channels. But the one before was like some random dude just asking me for it on the with a badly worded email. And like I actually got on the phone with him, and it was like he was at home with like in an apartment where the trains go by.
People, you were laughing, but people actually fall for this stuff.
No, for real. I just got a letter the other day in the mail, and it looked like legit or whatever. And so I just bought a car like 2 months ago, and I barely made one payment on it. and this letter's like, oh, you owe like $12,000 in like repairs for your car. And I'm like, what the fuck are you? Like, I haven't even taken my car in for a single repair yet. And it's just like, call us and have this information on hand, like your social, your address, all this shit. And I'm like,
why would you need that for a car repair? Anyway. Yeah, once you like open a single line of credit, like people just start calling you out the woodwork about some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because like all your information is out there. It's like,
who works at these places though?
Oh, did you see that? They have these videos. Do you know Onage Pranks? The dude who makes like phone calls with like weird voices.
Yeah.
So he actually he gets the number of those scammers and he calls them up and then he prank calls the scammers.
Jeez.
They probably so pissed.
And then those like guys get pissed and start cursing at him.
It's their full-time job. Like they probably get hired to do it. Like someone owns a company. He's like, hey.
But like he has the ability to like change the number that's going to it.
Yeah.
So if they block a number, he just switches up to another number.
It's like, hey, I have this company. Just come work for me. All you gotta do is make calls and scam people.
Just make calls, ask them for their social, and we'll be all good. Just write it down on this piece of paper. And
that's crazy, dude. I learned about
we're in Chicago. We're in Chicago.
Let's wait for the siren. This is by them. Don't do that again, dude.
A tuk tuk boom.
What?
The thing go prat. Skadipiti pap poo poo.
Oh god. So I work in HR and like I didn't know this until I started working there. I always thought your social security number was unique. It's not.
Oh god.
There's like multiple people with the same socials, same last 4 digits, whatever. Like God forbid you. I mean, maybe there's like a algorithm to make sure this doesn't happen. But God forbid, like you've got the same name, same birthday, like same social as somebody.
Jeez.
There's like a website you can look up to see like how many people in America have the same name as you.
Yeah.
I'm the only one with Jerry Loricella.
I can guarantee. I could bet my whole life savings that there's not more than 5 people with my name in this.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's in the world
named HardKore.
Yeah, because my last name is a different ethnicity than my first name. It's still Indian, but it's a different ethnicity.
Pretty unique.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say Dhruv. I was like, I know like 10.
No,
Dhruvs.
that's like a billion. But that's like a different ethnicity.
Yeah,
Indian wise. Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Like if you looked up like a Dan Smith, there's probably a million of them.
Oh god.
Jeez.
Dan Smith, Brad, Connor,
John Smith,
Charles something.
Yeah, names are interesting.
Yeah. So that was Bitcoins, right?
What? Wait, do you guys think? So I was listening to the Wolf of Wall Street was on the TV, and they brought him in to talk about Bitcoin because I mean
the actual dude, or
not Leonardo DiCaprio. The actual Wolf. I forgot his name. What's his name?
Belford.
Oh, Jordan Belfort.
Belfort. So
he was saying that like this whole thing's a scam, pretty much.
No, it's not. But okay.
I mean that was his point of view. I don't know.
Yeah, but he was the one always scamming.
Yeah, that's why.
So
that's why him
scams.
Exactly. That's why him saying it's a scam like holds some clout because like that's how he made his money.
I think the price peak is a scam because it's gonna crash sometime.
That's what he's saying. Like,
but it's
so
like the way to make money is to know when to pull out.
The people
pull out game strong. You gotta ride that thing to the top and make sure you pull out in time.
The people that are holders of the stock or whatever are like the guys that invested like a long time ago, because they own it all, right? So you have to, if you're buying Bitcoin, you're buying it from them, and so pretty much they control the market. They know that when everyone's gonna buy, the price is gonna go up. The shit's gonna crash eventually, so they're gonna make money regardless, and everyone's gonna buy that shit.
Right.
But you're not necessarily buying it from them. The thing about Bitcoin is it's not all into
it's
circulation
generated.
yet.
But like people are still mining it, right?
Right.
Yeah. But the everyday person is also mining it too.
That's expensive to do though.
Yeah. Not anymore, at least, because
our friend Sky, right? He just showed me like he has a bunch of mining rigs right now. He started in June.
I heard it's more expensive to mine now. Like you'd be losing money.
Yeah.
It's expensive because the parts got really expensive. But if you got the parts before the price of the parts went up, then it could be worth it, especially since the price is so high right now.
So what I'm
Of
getting from
Bitcoin.
this whole Bitcoin thing is, unless you were like ahead of the game, you're not gonna
You're
make
behind,
like.
yeah.
Except
Yeah.
right now, if you just bought in when it was 11,000, you would have made half. You would have made it 50% increase today.
But imagine if you
bought it this
bought it
morning.
just last year at this time. It was $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
damn!
17.
There was a time last year it was like
100%
$500 for a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Like, no one probably took it seriously because like, it's
Yeah.
like,
Hey, what if like this shit goes up to like 100,000 and we're all just sitting here like shit?
I'm gonna cash out. I told myself if some way like my Bitcoin, whatever I bought, is enough to like pay off all the debt that I have, like student loans and like things like that, with a little bit extra, I'm out.
You're pulling out.
Yeah, because I know I'm not
Pull
gonna be
out-
I'm not
pull
gonna be
out.
rich enough to be like to quit work and stuff. So I figure if I can just like give myself like do myself a favor and like pay off loans and stuff, I'll be
That's
set
smart.
still.
Pull out game economical.
Yeah.
I feel like if it reaches like 100K or something, I don't know. The
Bro is gonna fucking crash.
Yeah, the risky person would be like, fuck it, I'll keep it in there. See
If
how
it goes
far
up
this
that
goes.
much, nobody's buying. Like who's gonna
Yeah,
be
no
buying
one's
that
gonna
shit?
buy it.
I mean, at the end
I
of the
mean,
day,
you could buy fractions,
Yeah.
right? So
at the end of the
But
day,
how-
even if it goes like to $1 million though, like I only put in a couple hundred to start, and if it crashes, like I lost a couple $100 still at the end of the day.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Like yeah, well you could have had $1 million, but like I don't know, man.
This shit is. You could make more money on this than the lottery, and people buy the lottery tickets. Think about that.
Yeah, the problem is people are putting their like 401ks in there.
Some guy put his he took out a second mortgage on his house, and like hopefully it goes back up.
Did you see, there was
because
a
the
meme.
shit crashed.
There was a meme. Takes a second mortgage on the house, pulls out when it hits 11,000,
Oh,
and then it just bounces back up today.
Oh yeah, he probably freaked out when it dropped. Like don't put your house on like what? That's dumb,
it's the
dude.
same thing as gambling, dude. Don't put money that you're not like ready to lose in an
Yeah.
instant.
Unless you're like familiar, like because I know that once it drops, it's like an overreaction. It is gonna come back. up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at least come up half of what it dropped. At least
But I'm assuming the person that put his his house up for this doesn't know about that.
Dude, I'm probably on suicide watch right now.
His wife is probably gonna kill him.
Well, it did happen when everyone was sleeping, so
But yeah, I mean that's how these things work, right?
yeah.
And I'm gonna check mine right now, see if I made anything.
Yeah, I fucked up. I bought at 18,000, then it went down to 11,000, so I
When you
lost
say
like
you bought
half.
a whole. Dude, how much is it?
You can
Not
buy
a whole
fractions.
thing, you can
No,
buy
I
like
know. I was because he specifically said 18,000.
At 18,000.
18,000 when the Bitcoin itself, one
Oh.
Bitcoin was
like the
18,000.
value was. I didn't put in that
Gotcha.
much. No.
Like I bought it at like 14 something, but I didn't buy $14,000 worth of Bitcoin. That's for damn sure.
So I bought it at 18,000, and then it dropped straight to 11,000 in 6 hours,
Yeah.
and then I waited till it was 12,000, and then I bought it again. So it averaged out to like 15,000, and now I just broke even.
In terms of like profit margin, I guess like is it more beneficial to buy like a smaller percentage then? Because you're gonna come up like a lot more. Like you buy $100 and $100 worth of a Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin is worth 100K. Like later on, that 100,000 is not worth like what like. I don't know.
It's the same. Like if you buy, no matter how much like of a fraction that you buy of the Bitcoin, the percentage is gonna be the same. So if I put $100 in, and the guy put $10,000 in, and the Bitcoin doubled, we both doubled our money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna get 200, but that guy's gonna get 20,000 now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So my strategy is like, you just buy it, and if it goes down below your value, you like double down. So you're always buying when it's low, and then it's always gonna come back up.
It's on sale for Christmas, so buy now.
Hey, low key.
Right?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Actually, hey, you guys might convince me.
Well, you got to be so careful.
Just
Don't put in more money than you're willing to
Yeah,
lose.
just put a little
No,
bit.
yeah.
Like
I think $100.
Like don't
Yeah.
go out. Yeah, don't go out one weekend. Like you said, you're trying to save money, or not save money, but not go out as much. So instead, one week, just put that money that you're gonna spend going out, and just put it in Bitcoin instead. See what happens.
Yeah.
Give it.
And it's on your phone, so it's like
You can constantly check it.
Yeah.
constantly pull out.
I just
pull
checked
in.
it. I made $15 so far.
In the day?
Yeah, but I was at 30 like a couple hours ago.
Oh, it just dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit's so volatile.
But I told myself also, like, I'm gonna give it at least a year before I even touch it, no matter what.
What are you doing? You
Yeah,
checking it
I was
too?
just checking it. Yeah, it just went down a little bit.
It's like the new Tinder, like or a new Snapchat or something.
Except it's always a match.
And speaking of, if just match with me on Tinder if you see me. My name's Jerry. Oh God, I'm so lonely.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so for our next section, whose bands?
About to go on Tinder right now.
Whose bands is this? Right. Okay. So my whose bands is the people who created those fucking Tinder bots.
Oh God, I hate that shit.
Like you're scrolling, you get hit up, right? Mm-hmm. And then these bots are getting smarter. Like you message and then they'll message.
They're having like legit conversations with you.
Yeah, they'll have like generic conversations that would fit in.
Yeah.
And then it's like a time delay or whatever, so it feels like it's real. And then at the end, that one line of URL just hits you.
Dude, they've been hitting me on PlayStation too. Like, people will message me, they'll be like, hey, how old are you? And I'll be like, 12. They'll be like super horny, like, what are you up to? I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I just sound 12 years old.
I don't think that's a bot, bro.
It's some old ass dude.
I think that's the dude.
He's telling me to send my ween.
I don't think it's a bot. I think it's some dude at home just bored trying to pick up some 12-year-old boys.
No, I get like this. It's like the exact same message from like different accounts too.
Oh,
It's the same dude. He's picking you
There'll
up.
be like automatic replies. I'll be like, I'm calling the police. I'm 12 years old, and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm so wet. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
That's funny as fuck. Oh, it's a chick.
Yeah, it's a chick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was like no. Okay.
Like a brand new account on PlayStation or something will message me like out of the blue. She'll be like, I found your name from like the friend search. I'm like, how? Like,
It's like if you want to meet up, give me your mommy's credit card number.
yeah, like shit like that.
It's like those ads that pop up on like Pornhub. It's like MILF next door wants to meet.
Yeah, there's 40 singles in Schiller Park that want to suck my dick. Can I say that on here?
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
already said it. It's all live, baby.
Woo, we're live.
Oh man, that shit's crazy though.
I fell for it when I was young, I'll tell you that. I was like, damn, right here in Schiller Park, huh?
I think I got my first Trojan virus because of that.
Oh, God.
Do those things exist anymore? Like I haven't gotten one.
Viruses? Yeah, I mean, my brother's computer, like a couple of years ago, you go on the internet, and half the internet is like cut off by like toolbars and shit.
Oh jeez. Yeah, but like now, like that was when like porn and stuff was like they didn't have any legitimate sites.
No, this is not just like porn. Just
like flash games or whatever too.
Yeah, like I don't remember
Trying to watch a movie online or something.
Yeah. I remember the last time I got a virus on my computer.
There's just too many legitimate sources to go to now.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think I have antivirus. Like I'm not joking.
No, I don't either. It slows down your computer actually.
Well, Windows like stepped up its game. It's got like better security now. You barely need it.
Yeah, like I don't have it.
As long as you don't download some weird ass shit and open it, good.
Hopefully people are just getting smarter too, because like if you click on some shit that's shady, like you should know.
If you get a random link
By
in your
now.
email, it's like, dude, come on,
don't do that.
Yeah.
Dude, at my work right now, the security team, they send you a
Phishing email.
fake email, a fake phishing email, and if you click on it, they make you do some security training.
Yeah.
So they try to get your ass.
My buddy got that, and everyone's like, "Oh, click it." And he clicked it, and now he's got to go through training.
That's actually really smart. That's a good way to like help people because there's some people that really don't get it. Like, they just
There's
fall
some
for this
old
stuff.
people that work at my place, and it's
Yeah.
like a really high security place.
Yeah, you work at CME. I hope it's very
Yeah.
high security. Got some people's financials in there.
Yeah, apparently, like somebody like got escorted out by police this one time because he was trying to steal like code or something, like a couple of years ago. Like he was trying to steal like what they do, and they sell it to the Chinese for like millions of bucks.
So when you write code, because you're a programmer from there,
Yeah.
you write code over there, they own it technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you write it for him, yeah.
Everything you do at work is technically owned by like your company.
That
Yeah,
intellectual
that,
property
that,
stuff.
that Tinder swipe that you did at work, your boss is going out with that date.
Yeah. No, every time I turn on my computer, it says like you should have no like expectation of privacy. Everything.
Yeah,
you
we
do
don't
here.
get all that.
You don't get that?
It's a free. Well, I mean, like
It depends how big your
you
place
guys are
is.
working for like public. Like,
Yeah, major corporations. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine's a private company, so it's a little different.
That's true.
Mine, they block like Facebook and they block Gmail and shit.
Oh yeah, they blocked Gmail. I haven't used Facebook in 2 months. Get off of Facebook. It's a cesspool.
It's a cesspool, yeah.
I just go on there for the
You
good.
guys post this on Facebook?
Actually, I might. Nah, I don't use Facebook that much. I just hop on Twitter.
It is to.
I haven't had Twitter in like a year. I'm slowly getting rid of all my social media.
Is Reddit a social media?
Yeah, I keep Reddit and Instagram right now because I like to look at pictures of people.
I may even get rid of Snapchat, honestly.
Snapchat I like for the
Hey, just get off of Twitter and just go to r/Black People Twitter. You're good.
I do. There's a black people Twitter and a white people Twitter. I love them both equally.
It's just
For
on
all
Reddit.
equals.
People take pictures of tweets and they put them on there.
It's just as good, except you don't have to have a Twitter.
It's hand curated by the public.
Skip all the gay shit.
I like the. We are rainbow friendly here. No. I like the organicness of Twitter though. It's
The
like,
what?
It's Twitter's like organic. Like it happens live.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
You can be
yeah.
on Twitter and like something funny will pop up and you'll see it
That's true.
like right away. Like they're so quick with these things too. Like something will happen and a minute later, like there's memes already.
Yeah.
Damn, that is true.
I
There's, like,
remember when they were trying to pair up like how I think they're still doing it. They look at tweets
Mhm.
and they, depending on what's trending, they trade stocks on it. So like if a
Oh, it's
company,
like arbitrary stuff. Or,
yeah, so if like a company is getting shit on like United Airlines or something,
Oh, I see what you're
then
saying.
they'll sell it.
Yeah, I mean that's smart.
It's hard, but that's what they're going in that direction.
Yeah, using social media.
Yeah.
that's pretty smart actually. Because social media is so powerful. People don't like believe it.
That's why Bitcoin's been going up too.
Like I was watching Shark Tank, and this YouTuber came up there. He has his channel's like Alpha Fitness or something.
Yeah,
Like
Alpha M.
Alpha M.
Alpha M.
Yeah, I've been
yeah,
watching
yeah.
that guy since high school.
Yeah, so he came up there and like he was trying to explain to them like his business is on social media and that's the only place he's gonna do advertising, like Instagram and stuff. And the old dude was like, I don't see how that's gonna work. I'm like, what do you mean you
He
don't
just
see
missed
how?
a stupid opportunity. Yeah.
Like to him, it's like we gotta put that shit in magazines,
Yeah.
newspaper. We gotta put it on TV. I'm like, no one watches TV
Dude, what the
anymore.
fuck's a newspaper?
Like no one watches TV anymore.
You know,
We're all on
he
our
went on
phones.
there a second time and he got a deal.
Yeah, for his Teague Henley stuff, whatever it's called.
No, for his entire company, he gave 10% to the Barbara lady.
It's not. He doesn't need them though. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just like a publicity thing for him.
But then again, I heard YouTubers like aren't making that much money anymore.
You gotta you gotta realize the money that these like sharks can invest for you. Like,
Yeah, but he
That's a
gets
lot.
paid by those companies like for promoting their
Yeah.
products. So that's where he's making most of this dough.
Yeah, yeah, like a lot of
He said how much he was making on the show. I think he said like 600K.
yeah.
I believe it.
Oh, easily. A lot of YouTubers like they're like the new TV stars.
I was
honestly.
watching this one guy. He reviews cars or whatever. He shows off his cars, and he's like, he's got like a regular job too. But he's like, this is how much I make. You guys keep asking. So he showed the YouTube page. And he like 1 month he made like 50K, and I was like, golly, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wait to see how much we're gonna make off of this podcast.
50K a month. Let's go.
Man, if I make $50K a month, I'm done.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm out of work. Forget that.
Oh, you gotta make podcasts.
The day 50K gets transferred into my account, I'm gonna tell my boss like, hey, look.
See,
Hey, just wait till February. We're about to start this in January, so
just kidding. I love my company. Please don't fire me.
No, I would leave. Like, 50K is not a lot of money. Don't get me wrong.
50K
but, like,
a month though is a lot of money.
No, but there's no guarantee you're gonna make it next month. But I still think
That's
there's
true.
enough of hope there for me to be like, you know what? If I keep going at this, like, I'll make more.
well,
So,
if you had 1 years of savings,
Mhm.
like 50K, then you have 1 years of savings.
That's over
Would
half.
you
yeah,
quit?
that's true.
Right?
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
quit. Just 50K, I'd quit.
Yeah,
Just work on this thing that's working for a year.
Yep.
We're good.
because why work for someone else when you work for yourself, right?
Yeah, that's the way you get rich in America. You gotta
Yeah.
work for yourself.
I forgot what I was telling this. I'm like, it doesn't matter if you make 150K. There's someone making 10 times that.
10 times that on your back.
Yeah. Like most people don't ever. That's why I appreciate about my company. Like it's a little smaller, so you can like interact with the C-suite guys. Because most workers don't even know like who their like CEO is or COO is or who the owner is. Like my owner, I see my owner all the time. He was jamming to Tupac in the gym like a week ago.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
I emailed this higher up in my company because I wanted to push like some approval through or something, and like I brought it up during my meeting, and my director was like, I don't even email him. Like, how are you emailing him?
He probably didn't even look at your email. He goes, who the fuck is this?
He looked at it like 3 weeks later.
Jesus.
Who the hell? Who's Drew Core? What does he do?
Yeah. He was like he was like director of an entire branch, like of the entire company. Which is crazy. Like an entire department.
Yeah. The guy probably makes like $300K.
Dude, no, a lot more, because I'm talking about CME Group, right?
Yeah.
He probably makes like $1 million a year.
I could
Probably
sure go
stocks
for
and
a mil.
options.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
We'll get there one day, boys.
Hopefully.
No,
get there
we
one
won't.
day.
We'll own our own business.
HardKore media.
HK. Anyway.
What were you saying? What'd you say?
HardKore media. Turn up.
Let's get it.
So wait, so back on the topic, what's your
who's man's?
Wait, we were doing that already?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just went off on a tangent.
Dude, I was just gonna be like, so you guys will move on to who's man's?
Because my who's man's was that Tinder bot thing.
Oh, and yours is what?
I don't know.
You're middle, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man, I forgot what I was even gonna talk about. I guess my brother. You guys talk shit about him for a minute. You can't say anything back because he's just gonna be listening to this. But yeah, the other day, like, I came home. This dude's like, he's created a mess. He's on Christmas break from school. He's caused a disaster. And so my mom comes home and she's like, "Oh, like, you guys, Jerry, you need to clean like all this mess up or whatever." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure like this is all Alex's." And he's basically like throwing me under the bus. He's like, "No, like I just got home, like this and that." So long story short, this scumbag throws all that shit on me. So I had to like do a shit ton of housework and like chores and shit. That was all his. His food's on the fucking all over the fucking place. He's a fucking asshole. Fuck you, Alex.
We hope you're listening to this. Seriously, we do.
Bro, he doesn't even have a job, right?
Yeah, get a job.
Oh, stop. Alex is a cool kid, though. I know that kid is like 14. It's crazy.
Yeah. Who came over for his like high school homecoming? I think Froy was there. Like, I don't know who else. We had like bros at the house. This kid's like 16, taking his girlfriend to the fucking high school homecoming. We can't even drink or anything.
I think I've seen that movie once.
Man, it's depressing.
Like all the older brothers' friends is drinking and like they're getting ready for homecoming and stuff. I've seen that in a movie somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Somewhere. I don't think I have a who's man's, honestly. No one pissed me off this week. Actually, yeah, never mind. Gap did.
V with a V or B?
Gap,
Oh, with a P.
Gap, the clothing
Like
store.
Banana Republic.
Yeah. So I had a credit card with Gap, and they do this thing where I guess all the stores do this. Like they decide to lower your limit, like based on a bunch of different factors.
Like ethnicity?
No. It's mostly based on your credit or whatever. So I finished paying off the card, right? And I thought about closing it, but I was like, nah, there's no point in closing it. Like, I'll just keep it open. If I need something, I'll use it. Like, build my credit, whatever. And they sent me a letter saying they closed my account. Like, what?
Because you didn't use it?
They said the reason was because, like, of my, like, credit history, whatever. But I'm telling you, I haven't used that card in 2 years. That's why they've been, like, doing all this stuff. And I think that's bullshit, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I don't use that card ever. And they're, like, obviously they're not getting any money from me, so it's like...
You had that 1 penny there with a 25% interest. It's like $100,000.
Speaking of them, I do have some interesting news for you listeners out there. So I had a credit card for Gap or Banana Republic or whatever too, and when I tried to use it, they said I wasn't like activated, which I thought I activated it or whatever. But then they said you get the same discount if you just show your student ID.
Oh, the 40%?
No, it's 10%.
Oh, 10%. Oh, you said 10. Sorry.
So you get a 10% discount if you show your college ID. So mine doesn't expire for like 3 more years. So I'm gonna be using that forever.
I lost my ID in Lozano's couch along with my wallet. Whenever he moves out or does that,
We'll find it.
yeah.
You know what they say? When life gives you lemons, Jerry, can you please pass the lemonade? Can you pass the lemonade?
Yeah. Here.
Thanks.
Lemonade here.
Oh shit! I was like, where is he going with this? I forgot we had lemonade. I was like, what the hell? That's really lemonade, guys.
That's real.
Freshly
squeezed, yeah.
from ripe lemons
From Illinois lemons.
from Mariano's. It's
Oh
good.
man. Anyway, guys. So I think we should just wrap this up, right?
Sure, we can go on a tangent. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
got
conclusion.
time.
I think these guys convinced me about Bitcoin. Maybe I'll probably put like $100 in.
I
see
would
what
look
happens.
around too. Like, there's some alternatives like Litecoin and
Oh man.
Dogecoin.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm lazy, guys.
Yeah, just stick with one.
I tried like getting into the
Cause they all work the same way. It's just that some are cheaper than the other.
They work somewhat the same, but some of them like they fluctuate more. Some of them are like some of them still have a lot to grow versus Bitcoin.
Right.
Bitcoin grew a lot. Some of
But
them,
will they ever grow? Is the question.
that's a gamble. But if they do, you're gonna make as much as people made on Bitcoin right now. You know what I mean?
right, like I tried to invest in Ripple.
Yeah.
Like I could not figure out for the life of me like a way to like set up like a virtual like wallet or whatever, and it's at $1 right now. And at the beginning of this year, it was at like a penny.
So yeah, no. I think the more people figure out how to buy them, the more the price is gonna go up. Obviously. So.
Yeah, so let's get ahead of the curve. Just
I
we
think
should
that was one
diversify
of the
it, too.
problems with Bitcoin too. Like a lot of people didn't have a way to buy that shit. It was like complicated as hell.
Yeah, now they got like apps and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, also like if one goes up, that doesn't necessarily mean they all go up. Like
Yeah, you know, yeah.
one or two could crash.
It's like
or come
it's
down.
like different currencies.
Yeah, because like you know they can get hacked. So
Yeah.
whenever Bitcoin gets hacked, it affects the other ones. But if another one gets hacked, Bitcoin's gonna be fine.
Yeah, Bitcoin's like I guess the staple one or like the main one.
Yeah.
People are interested in.
It's approved by like the large exchanges, like the CME.
Yeah.
Like approved, pretty much
Now
approved.
too, what they're doing to get rid of like that like black market people buying shit is like a lot of companies that like sell Bitcoin or whatever, trade it or whatever it's called. They're making you like prove who you are, like with a
With social.
national like identification or whatever, passport or something. There's still like Coinbase and stuff, like you can get around that, but for the most part, they're trying to regulate it. So now's the time, I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah.
before all that shit happens.
It may be the money of the future. I mean, I don't see why not. It could work.
A universal currency, why not? Like,
We all like carry around credit cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking
Just like credit cards.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like Bitcoin cards.
And it's all loaded on it. They just have to come up with a way to define the prices. Like, it's like
Yeah, it can't be fluctuating that much. It needs to be stable.
I think it'll stabilize once the rest of the Bitcoins are in circulation.
Yeah.
But that, like,
it's gonna take a
could
while.
be like 100 years still. They
Yeah,
said.
because people aren't gonna buy like apples with Bitcoins just yet.
Plus, like, once, like, when it first started, like, whatever, when you're mining it, let's say you mine a block of it or whatever, let's say you mine, like, 5 Bitcoins. And then, like, after some amount of time, it halves to 2.5 Bitcoins or whatever. And then over time, like, slowly, it, like, keeps going down. So, like, eventually, like, in 50 years, it's going to be, like, so little being mined out that it's going to take even longer and longer till, like, I don't know how many years it's going to take.
Well, I guess the good thing about mining Bitcoin versus like mining like the traditional way is that you can't really ever run out of room. I guess.
Yeah, you can't ever. You can
always mine.
forever. Yeah. But the price might go down. That's the only thing. Like, it's the cost of mining versus cost of. I was looking into it. Like, since the Bitcoin went up, if you had invested in energy, like electricity, you would have made a lot of money too.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
you need
there might still be
those
more time
products.
because if more and more people try to mine it, the energy costs are going to go up.
I wonder what the social energy cost is to like mining Bitcoin, because I'm sure there's like companies with big servers that just do nothing but mine Bitcoin.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, in China, I think especially in China,
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy because they got like
Yeah, that may be the job of the future.
they got like Bitcoin mining rigs hooked up to nuclear power plants over there, where they're getting free energy because nuclear power plants are like,
Yeah.
you know,
They control everything. But that could be the job of the future, like writing those like complex algorithms that you got to solve to mine it.
Yeah.
they already have stuff like that. There's this thing called Nice Hash, where you create the algorithm
Yeah.
to mine it, and then you put it up online, and you get a percentage of people that mine it. So
You get a percentage of like their.
Yeah, so you put up the algorithm,
Yeah.
and people use it to mine, and you get a small percentage. And then the better your algorithm, the more you're gonna mine,
Yeah.
So you just get
and the more
money.
popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the more popular it's gonna be.
So I guess if this ever becomes like the currency of the future, like everyone's using Bitcoin, like you know how they have people that print money, like paper money.
Yeah, it's like that.
You would just have people, the higher level people, obviously just
just making money.
making all the algorithms.
Yeah. And then Microsoft just released that quantum computer thing,
Yeah.
like computer language.
Yeah.
So like once you get your hands on a quantum computer chip, it's all over. You're gonna be printing bitcoins like nothing.
I can see happening, man. Everyone's coding nowadays anyway, so.
Yeah, they have like these coding like boot camps they call it now.
Yeah.
Like people that don't have like coding experience or like college experience.
Even like accredited universities have those, right?
Yeah, you just like it's like a kind of like a trade school kind of thing where you go for 9 months, and then you have all the experience you need. You learn everything you need to know.
I wonder what's gonna happen because this is inevitable. Like when we were coming up, getting a job in technology or like learning how to code is the way to like make the most money out of college. But everyone's doing it now. Like we're gonna end up with a surplus of people without jobs.
Well, I think too like the one of the problems with that is like people are being pushed to go to college, and like they'll go to college for something that is useless, and instead of doing that, they could be like doing a trade. Like
Yeah.
people need to do trades still. You're gonna need a
Exactly.
plumber.
Stop going to art school.
Yeah.
No, it's not even. Yeah, like seriously, like
Liberal arts.
I know a lot of plumbers and stuff that are rich as hell.
Yeah, for real. So I work like with like construction people, and like I have to like make a like budget for like how much a project's gonna cost. The fucking like laborers, the guys that are just like digging in the ground and like pulling the pipe out or whatever, those guys make like $50 an hour.
Oh yeah. Well, if you.
It's also dangerous though, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
that's.
it's like
you're
my
just
job's
digging,
at least.
You're digging a hole.
Just digging in the pipe, like it's a gas pipe.
Yeah.
People like think, oh, if you hit the gas pipe, like something's gonna explode. No, it just starts leaking gas. You gotta
and
patch
just
it up.
stop it.
Yeah,
Just make sure you don't smoke, right, Jerry?
exactly. I don't smoke
I
anymore.
mean, even if you light a match, like there's air around you to clear out the gas. Like
Yeah.
the chance of you like whatever is.
Or like if you smell gas outside of your house, people like think, oh my god, like there could be an explosion. No, the reason they put odorization in the gas, and the reason they do that is so when you do smell it, they just
You
come
do
and
something
they can
about
come
it.
fix it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna die. Like, and I mean, obviously, unless like gas leaks in your house and you're sleeping,
Yeah.
then you're in trouble.
Yeah. And a lot of places have those alarms.
Yeah.
Those
like carbon monoxide or
CO2
whatever.
alarms. Yeah.
You can't smell CO2 though.
That's what the
No,
alarm's
that's what the
for.
alarm's for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah, you can't smell it because you're dead.
yeah. No, but seriously, like if everyone has a white collar job, who's
We
gonna
need the
fix
blue
your
collar
pipes?
ones. Yeah, still. Who's gonna be a farmer? Like, where's your food gonna come from?
There's one company, I forgot what it's called. It's like something manufacturing. It's like a smaller Home Depot, and they've been pushing their management trainee program a lot.
Ace?
'Cause, like, not Ace.
Nice.
Yeah, like if college isn't for everybody, I think that's the biggest misconception out there. I think college is important, but I don't think it's for everybody.
I think the worst thing you can do is go to college and not have something that
It's gonna help.
is gonna benefit anybody. Like, think about how many people do you think that, or what percentage of people that go to Columbia or something like that are gonna make it into like
Oh yeah.
some like big like
music producer.
Yeah,
or
music
whatever.
production or like a movie or something like that. Like
My
very
thing
little.
is, a lot of those like passion jobs, like art, whatever. I feel like you should still pursue it, but you don't necessarily need schooling to do it.
Yeah, just do it on YouTube or SoundCloud, honestly.
Or you can go to school, do that on the side, and then like major in like business or something, and start a business.
Exactly.
Being a
Just
music
create a
producer.
brand.
Yeah, like I think that's a better way to use your time if you're into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a reason that some things are hobbies and some things are jobs.
Right.
Yeah, like creating podcasts.
Yeah. Like, don't get me
Keep
wrong.
saying
I'd
that.
love to like make $10,000 a month like going fishing every day, but the fact of the matter is, I'm never gonna make a dime on fishing. I'm gonna spend money to do it.
Unless you're an
Right.
Alaskan fisher, but
Yeah, unless I'm like entering tournaments and like
Yeah.
killing it out there. And there's people out there that already do that, and there's very little of them.
well, Alaskan fishermen don't they work like 2 or 3 months out of the year and they make like 150.
Yeah, but you gotta understand too. That's like another thing where that's like
Where you're
you're
talking-
working nonstop.
Well, it's like the deadliest job, right? That's what
The
the
deadliest
show's
catch
called.
or whatever.
Yeah,
They don't make that much money. Maybe
Dude, they
the
make
they
boat
make a lot
captain-
money.
though. They make a boat
But you
ton.
gotta remember too though, like the 8 months out of the year they're gone from home. They're living on a
Yeah.
boat, like
Yeah,
catching
it's
fish in
not
the
8
middle of
months.
the
It's,
night.
it's only like 6,
But
5
still,
or 6.
either way, you're not home.
That's a lot. 6
Yeah, it's a
months.
lot. But like if you're a bachelor,
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I guess that
yeah.
too. But those people, like some people also that like do that kind of thing, they fucking blow their money. Like I know a
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, yeah.
I know a guy that's like he's like doing construction right now part time, and he's making $50 an hour. But he doesn't like when you do construction, you don't work all the time. You don't work 9 to 5 every day. So yeah, you made $2,000 this week, yeah, and then you spend it all.
Yeah.
And then next month you're not working because there's like a blizzard. Like you're shit out of fucking luck.
That's true. Damn, that's true.
yeah. All right, I think it's time to wrap up that.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Thanks, Jerry, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you've been a pleasant guest.
Yeah. We'll
I
catch
don't
you
think
on
I'm
the
ever gonna
next
use
one.
that word again.
for sure.
Pleasant.
Very pleasant.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you guys next time.
Peace out.
Bye.